You're live.
Hi. Woo-hoo-hoo. Right, so welcome to the second live of this YouTube channel. We're going to be hitting shoulders today. We're going to go straight into the clean and press. Even though we did legs yesterday, I kind of feel like I need something big to like wake me up to get me into this session. So Josh is off camera trying to like stretch out from yesterday, but we're going to get straight into it. First warm up, and then we're going to increase the weight and go for probably 4 working sets. Yeah, let's go.
Clean press. Yeah.
Hello guys, everybody who's tuning in. Hope you're all well. You're the best bodybuilder. Well, I won't go that far. But I appreciate the. Hey champ, how are you? I'm all right, thank you. A bit stiff from legs yesterday. That's why we're going straight into a clean and press to try and like blow the cobwebs off. But anyway, ask me some questions. Anything I can answer, I'll do my very best to. Louisville. Oh, nice. I appreciate it. Thanks, Eric. Or Erin, sorry, my man. God, my eyesight's bad. Terrible. Right, let's go, Josh.
Moving, get the heart rate up.
Definitely warming me up.
Yes.
Right, let's see if we had some questions. Got my. Right, guys, so if you'll notice, whenever I go into prep, and I never actually noticed this until somebody mentioned it, I always end up with a beanie hat on, even in the middle of summer. It's red hot outside, isn't it? Don't know what that's about, but yeah, whenever you see me with a beanie hat on, it means business, and that we're in prep. So, Erin, do you feel the pressure this year, or are you approaching this like another competition? It's weird, like, I know there's pressure on me, and I know I've got a massive target on my back, but just same old me, going for the same old show. Big show, mind you, but nothing ever changes. I'll still be training the way I train, still be eating, still be as dedicated as ever, and hopefully the judges will see the improvements made this year, and that's still worthy of being number 1 in the world. But yeah, any show I go into is pressure.
That's it.
Nice. Whoa.
Wow, you know, seven knuckles after it.
I got the heart rate up. Whoa. Yeah. Can't bend down anymore. Right. Hi Ryan, my physics GCSE went really well. Good man. That's great to hear. I'm glad you made it in time. So someone's asking, for every workout, what's the minimum rep range we need to do to develop muscle? That's actually not a thing. Just make sure you're eating really well, getting the calories in, having enough protein in, and that you're getting that mind to muscle connection in order to break the muscle fibers down and really push your body to the limit. As long as you're fueling those workouts with the right nutrition, you're going to grow. So you can do high volume, you can do heavy weight, you can do less rest periods. Just make sure every time you go into that set, you're giving it your everything. Right, I'll answer some more questions in a minute. There's one more I want to answer actually, but I'll answer that in a bit. So there we got Stitch.
Come on, 3 more. 8 on 10. Yes.
So how long are my training sessions normally? So I say typically 1 hour to 1 hour and a half. Depends if I'm training on my own or with somebody. But I don't really ever look at the time. We just go to absolute failure. Very sporadic in our train. I just like to keep going until I'm done. Like, if you're training 21 years, you know your body when you've passed that. I won't say you're going catabolic, but you've passed your pump and you're starting on the slope on the way down. That's when you'll cause injury as well, when you don't stop when you should. Ryan, who do you worry the most in this year's Olympics?
Well done. Nice, mate. Strong.
So I wouldn't say I'm worried about anybody, because everybody on that Olympia stage is worthy of winning that Olympia title. There's some phenomenal athletes, and if you get too caught up on one person, you lose your own focus and you lose what you've got to do. The likes of Brandon Henderson, 3 times British Olympia, Jeremy Wendier, 4 times British Olympia, Erin Banks, 1 time. All these guys are Olympia champions, so I'll never take that lightly. But at the same time, I don't worry about their game, I worry about my game. And that's what we need to do for the next 15 weeks.
Just got a notification. Live. Ryan Terry, Olympia prep. Live shoulder workout. Boom.
Make sure you subscribe, Josh. This is the third one, this?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Here we go. That was last set. Go on then, couple more. Sit there. Wicked.
I definitely won't do it.
Straight like shoulders to that. Yeah. Hooks already, you're doing a hook right there, trap there, press.
Massive expense for that.
Oh, the way to get shredded that is.
Oh. Right, come on, Josh. Let's work. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. Following along in the US. Wow, it must be late back over there, over the pond. I appreciate you following. Thank you. Evening from Sydney. Paolo, appreciate it, mate. I know you're planning to do a meet and greet in the UK. I've actually not planned that yet. Let me come over this way. But it's something I can do. I probably would do it here now. Come on, Josh. Let's work. 10 reps. Let's go. I won't be opposed to doing it here in RT Fit. Just so I don't want to travel now I'm in prep. But yeah, all good.
Standing press. Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad for sure.
I'll let you explain that. What should the rest of you do now?
Hello. So what we've done is some clean presses. As Ryan said, just getting loads of blood in the shoulders, getting some blood through the whole body as well. Now we're actually going into some straight standing military press. Going to do 3 sets on it, see how many we get. You can tell clean and press is good because, as you can see, I'm absolutely dripping wet through already as a standard.
Yeah, definitely an exercise that gets the heart rate up, that's for sure. Cool. So yeah, on this, always try and keep your core tight as possible. Try not to arch your back in any way. I know I was a little bit then, that's why I was conscious of it, that's why I'm saying it. But as you can see with Josh there, nice strict form. Just trying to keep it all in your shoulders. Try to take the pressure away from your stomach, keeping that tight, lower back tight, everything. Nice, Josh. Strong. Nice.
How you wear a beanie? I don't know. How you wear a beanie? I don't know. Beanie on the big road.
Cool, that was hard, that one. I'll try and talk. Well, I'm out of shot there, aren't I? I just want to obviously address people with the confidence in me. I do appreciate that. It never goes unnoticed. Every year people are stuck in my corner, even when I was placing 7th and 8th, and I wasn't winning the Olympia, the shows. But I have always had a phenomenal fan base, and I really do appreciate that. Everybody who supported me. It never goes unnoticed. Although I can't obviously reply to everybody individually, I do see them, and I do appreciate it massively. Again, guys, just ask me some questions if you want, and I'll answer where I can. Right. Good. Keep going, keep going. 9 and 10. Yeah, shoot. So we did 2 exercises in one there. So we did a clean and press, and then we went into like a strict military press, barbell press. Did 2 like cleaner sets, 3 working sets, and then another 3 working sets on the overhead press. We're now going to move on to rear delt. What do you want to do? Do you want to do pec deck or dumbbell?
What have we done last time? Cables. Have we done that?
Yeah. Decision made. Right, we're going to move over to dumbbells.
Yeah, especially last time with that. Decent. Yeah, that's all. Go straight into it.
Right, as you can see, Josh is like we're doing a superset now, so supported rear delts, but dumbbells facing like pronated. And then we're going to switch over. We've got about 14 to 15 reps. We're going to turn around and then go for like a neutral grip, just a different part of the rear delt, and you'll be able to foam up more as well. Josh, come on. Finish it strong. Good. Let's go. Nice. Please buy a sweat.
You have to. Sweat back to me, then you work out. I don't see it. Go on, come on. That's it. Keep it working, keep it working, keep it moving. Good, 3 more. Yep. I feel like when I do them sitting ones, I'm like, I feel like I can't get a high one. Yeah, we go here. Oh, go here.
One time you get to that, you read up.
That to me, I'd be straight away on that one.
Yeah, like the first set.
We're on there yet. Do it alone. Me and my angle skills are terrible. No, this way. Nice to see you, brother. Wish you good luck for Mr. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Wishing me luck for the Olympia. When you're this year's Mr. Olympia, will you retire? What's with everyone thinking I'm retiring? I have no intentions of retiring just yet. My only rumours might have gone around last year that I was thinking of retiring, only because I'm somebody who has to know he's got a chance of winning. And last year, after winning the New York Pro, I completed my career resume other than the Olympia title. I won every title I set out to. So it just felt like there's no point putting my family through a prep each and every year to be a top 5 Olympian. Like, it's just not who I am. I always needed to know I had a chance of winning. So placing 7th when I was at my best was kind of like an indicator for me to maybe hang my board shorts up. Obviously, after winning last year, reignites everything for me, and I'm ready to go. I love what I do. I enjoy bodybuilding. I love prepping. So when I lose that love for it, that's when I retire. Not when, not before then. Sorry.
I'm going to try, I'm going to have to know if you can do that. Fucking that's grateful. Come on, let's move it. Couple more, Nate. Good. Nice, good. Yes.
Sure. Good, mate. Strong. Easy. Nice, mate. Oh, good. Straight in. Keep working. So, if you haven't been counting, we've been going for anywhere between 12 and 15 reps, isolated, a bit heavier weight, and then turning. It's like that shot there. There he is. Oh, no, he's stood up now. So we're normally sat off the end of the bench and just trying to get like another, I was getting 10 out, further 10 out. So yeah, just trying to give everything to the rear delt before moving on. Also, one thing I'd say when you're doing rear delt, don't try and use mass weight. It's a small muscle group. You're only ever going to incorporate your traps and your lats are going to take over your arms because it's such a small group. So just make sure you get that mind to muscle connection before you start increasing the weight. Sounds cheesy saying mind to muscle connection, but the last 2 years I've really focused on that. And I've made so many improvements, especially in my back, from training and thinking like that. Right, that's it.
Yeah, I started to fail on that, so I was like, stuck with it. Yeah, because it's an isolator. And then I get up and you're like, it's all where it needs to be. Good. Yes. Come on, keep it going. Good. Partials in. Yes. Yes, keep it going, keep it going. 8, 9, 10. Yeah, buddy. See if I can get a bit more of a rep out. I'm in Florida. Red on you. Is it stupid and humid there?
It's in September, mate.
Is it?
Obviously.
Oh no, I meant in Florida.
Oh, yeah, it was hot, yeah.
Was it?
It wasn't like horrendous though.
Yeah.
I was doing cardio around the day, in the morning, Monday. I was doing it before it was light, like half an hour. Nice. Oh. Right, let's answer some questions. What was your weakest body part? How did you make it grow? So I would say last year was my back. Obviously, that was deemed as slightly weak in order to win the Olympia. So the way I addressed and attacked that was I hit it twice a week, Monday and Friday, hitting lower back width, lower back thickness, and it really did improve. And especially when I started to look at like carb cycling or higher carb days, I was incorporating around those days, my back days, just so I had a lot more energy. I also selfishly made sure I slept very well before those sessions. And I know that sounds a bit like what, but my day to day with family life, baby in the house, business, I don't typically get more than 6 hours sleep. So on those days, I was really trying to home in. Granted, I didn't get the best sleep, but I was trying to home in on my repair on those days, and it really did help. Champ, what is your current priority that you're going to be focused on this year? Focus on this year is just coming in like I did last year, but trying to improve my triceps a little bit, but just trying to prove that physique is worthy of maintaining. I was at my max weight, so I won't be able to put any more weight on that muscle unless I lose somewhere else. So it's just trying to define that really and bring that same package what was worthy of winning. Right. Shall we do? Yeah, I don't know what they're called. So that was that. We're going to do that, okay?
Fly race.
What was that?
A lion fly raise, cable fly raise. That's when you're a proper bodybuilder. and all you know is about barbell and dumbbell exercises. Right, so we're going to set up on this machine here.
Should we do
I don't know how to put it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to grab a bench or see if that's any good?
Where you going from?
I'm going to lie down. Yeah, lie down.
To be a bit flat.
I need to get a stool or something for this. Keep bending down, especially after leg day. Hi Ryan, what is your training split now? So typically I'm hitting Monday back and biceps, chest on a Tuesday with triceps, legs on a Wednesday, Thursday I'm hitting shoulders and abs in the morning. Friday I'm hitting back again. Saturday we're hitting arms. Sunday is rest from cardio but doing like a core ab workout. So yes, I train 7 days a week. The Sunday's more just of like a tinker set. It's not like full ham. I love being in the gym, so I want to be in there every day unless I need a rest.
Yeah, wicked.
You find it easy.
Put them on
Give me a notes next one.
Perfect, thank you. Hiya. So someone's put like, how do we count our calorie intake? So I'm going to be honest with you guys, and I've said this in previous videos, I actually don't calorie count. I never have done. I've always gone on the way to my food. And if you're new to the gym and you've never prepped before, or you've never like had a nutrition plan, keep it simple. This is the easiest way to do it. Handful of protein, handful of carbs, handful of fat. What I mean by that is a chicken breast fits perfect in your hand. A tin of tuna, a steak, that's something, that's a good portion size. A handful of rice, handful of pasta, a jacket potato, something like that fits perfect in your hand. And then a handful of veg, or if you're going for a fat sauce, a salmon fillet, a mackerel, something like that fits perfect. And go for 5 to 6 inputs in the day, and then see how your body responds. If you're losing weight and you require more, add more to it. If you're putting weight on and your body composition is changing, you're putting body fat on, take some away. It's really simple. Keep it like that. Don't overcomplicate it. Then start looking at calorie counting and carb cycling and all these different ways of doing it. But to start with, that's what I would suggest doing.
Oh, here we go then. Let's watch this one down. Let's go. Good. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. Like a tumbleweed or what? Just very quiet. Yeah. That's right. With the other. Yeah, and again then. That's you. Good, then. Let's go then. Yeah, one more. Yeah, bring it. That was very correct. We've got through there.
Amazing, isn't it? Oh, right, sorry, I'll answer some questions. Hi Ryan, what's your advice on shoulder development? I feel like it's a little off. Could that be my technique or maybe an injury? Yes, and it might not even be an injury. It might just be a nerve, like a pressure point that just needs relieving. It might even be to the fact that you've slept funny on your side or you've carried something funny and not noticed it. And over time, your body's like adapted around that pull. And a couple of sessions, either deep tissue or chiropractic, can really iron that out. And also go back to some mobility work, get some blood in there before you start hitting that big compound lifts. Yes.
Here we go. These are the ones. Now we work. Oh. Can we open one? Yeah, two more like that, basically. Yep. Tiny foot, good. And one more.
Yeah, volleyball. Wow, that was a hard one. How can I get a program for beginners ectomorph? In fact, if you have a look on ryanterry.co.uk, if you want to look at any of my plans anyway, that is, there'll be multiple plans online. But someone's asking, how do I get like a basic program or a beginner's program? So I would look at, if you look at ryanterry.co.uk, I actually sell ebooks. I haven't released one for a couple of years, but I'm very proud of my ebooks. I spent a lot of time on them. And I've got one called Back to Basics, which is giving you the fundamentals. It's not an expensive ebook at all, and at least it gives you a 12-week program to follow, which you can then adapt and get stronger and stronger as you go along, and then you can advance to intermediate or advanced if you wanted to do that. So I'd recommend looking there. In fact, I better do this whilst I'm here. Don't forget, guys, My Protein have got a massive summer sale, which is now on. Use my code Ryan. I know it's a selfless plug, I promise. I apologise. But check the website out. It's up to 60% off, plus 10% with my code Ryan. Go check them out. Yeah, so we're going to move on to lateral raise. So as you see, we've done two forms of press. We've done rears, and we've kind of done like a lateral into a press kind of exercise there. So now we are going to move on to side lateral raises. So what we're doing, dumbbell or cable. Lateral. Raise. Oh, Will's come up with something then. So we're going to do what? Partials. Yeah. So typically I actually do that the other way around normally. So I'll do like full range motion, lateral raise into partial heavies. But we're going to do it the other way around. Will's said we need to do that. That guy. So we're going to do that. So that's what I love about training. I like to just be sporadic. I like to make up as I go along. I don't like to follow too much on the program. And I know that sounds a bit weird saying that because everybody follows programs, but I just love that sporadic, just trying new things, making sure I'm not doing the same thing from week to week. And I've been training 21 years, so I just love to be in the gym doing bits. And then, as long as the enjoyment's there, I'm happy. I'll stop blabbering on and move on. Right, I'll answer some questions now as well. Wow, some questions here. My eyesight's terrible. Give me 2 minutes. I'm just going to do my set and then I will get back to you.
Heavy then high.
See that? I'm too busy talking to you. I've missed my set. If I lose the Olympia, guys, I'm blaming you. Blaming you. I've not got the strongest of wrists, I must admit, so it'll hinder me if I don't use these. Not ideal, because it's better to use your forearm strength, but it is what it is. Nice. Yes. Good.
Ooh, yep, that'll do it. Yeah. Keep it going, same again.
Oh, right. That's some questions. Show your body. April, that's not happening. Not for another 15 weeks. Do you put your water or sodium in peak week? Good question. So, I don't do anything different now. In previous preps, growing up, I was with super heavyweight bodybuilders, so we always had that mentality to carb deplete, carb load, sodium deplete, sodium load, dehydrate, all that kind of stuff. And I never looked as good as I did a week out when I hadn't changed anything. So when I started prepping myself 3 years ago, 3 years ago, I decided to not change anything. And literally, the day before the show, start to increase my carbs and fats, keeping my water relatively the same. And the difference was exponential on stage. I looked fuller, I looked bigger, I pumped up better. So I kind of stick to that. Why change anything? Most people love the way they look a week out. They're tired, fatigued, but they like the way they look. So why not just add a little bit more where you're not going to spill over, but you're going to get a little bit more fullness, and keep the water in. On the day of a show, I will really ramp my water down, but that's the day of. I'm normally on stage by 10 o'clock, so I'll still be sipping caps of water, but just not mass amounts like I normally do. Also, guys, one tip: I'm off seat or I'm at the start of my prep, trying to get all the calories, trying to get all the food in for the next 4 weeks. So what you see me drinking at the minute, I take 300 grams of carbs around training. So 100 grams pre, 100 grams at intra, 100 grams post, all in my workout shakes. And that's a great way of getting calories and carbs in if you struggle to get complex carbs in. Just a little tip on you on that one. Right, my set.
Third one. There we go, smash on these. It's in there. 3. Keep it going. Come on. 3, 4, 5. Get him. Yep. Nice. I tell you what, that's matter. As soon as you start training, it will go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Can't really feel my legs anymore.
I think that first exercise stretched up.
Yeah, I think it was good to do that. Really good.
I found on Tuesday, I had to do a workout on camera, and it was chest. So I did like 1 minute each exercise, but I got proper pump. Come here to train that night. First set, you walk over like the other day. Yeah, so I remember that. Yeah.
It used to be for a bit. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, you know what it was like this,
Yeah, obviously.
and like, say if I smash leg on a Wednesday, on the Thursday I'll go in, just get the leg press, and just do like 5 sets of 20.
Yeah, it's not the same day now.
No, the day after. It's like, with all the food and the nutrients and the effort, it's all that kind of just put it straight there, and then just do your back workout wherever you want to do that. I did it for a bit, and then I just thought, you know what?
Yeah.
Right, guys, so moving back into the workout a little bit. What we're trying to do here is keep the dumbbells as strict as possible. Try and keep the arms as straight and as relaxed as possible, and keep it out of your traps as well. So it's only a partial movement, hence why they're called partials, but it's trying to keep them away from the hip, so you're not bouncing off the hip, and you're keeping the constant tension in the medial head. Then we'll move on to something a bit lighter, which he's doing now. Just get like more full. I've never done it this way. I love trying new things, and it really does fatigue you before you get into them. We're only hitting like 12.5 kg dumbbells, but they feel a lot heavier after doing kind of a pre-exhaust, if you want to say it like that. Spencer Hughes, hello mate, how are you? Oh, you wrote a few here. Are you planning to do that 2 to 3 weeks in America again before the week? Yes, I am. Ticket, flights, accommodation, everything's booked for New York. I'm going to go out on the 22nd of September. It's my son's birthday on the 20th. His party's on the 21st. Then we're going out on the 22nd. It's going to be me and my physio, Johnny. We're going to stay there for, I think it's about 8 or 9 days, and then head to Vegas for a week and get settled over there. So, yeah, I'm excited for it. I really enjoyed my prep in New York. It was a solid prep. And when you're in Bev's gym, you've got no excuses but to train really, 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 really hard.
This is good. I'll just do something different on them. I did that 8 reps, hold break, 8 reps, hold break, 8 reps. Well, obviously doing like this one. Yeah. I was shucking the hell out of the last one, but never mind. Still felt it. I was supposed to be felt. Exactly, mate. Strong centers, last one, come on. Drag him out. Yes. Come on, let's go then, let's go. Now we work. These are the ones. Really press. Press. We don't over press. 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 2 barbells. A cable. Right. Yeah. Yes. That short superset with a wheel. So 4 and 3. Yeah. So it's just like that.
dumbbells.
Got a good barbell. Got a really fun barbell with the wrist.
We do rear Smith with dumbbell.
Yeah.
We got there in the end. So, because our machine is taken up, we're going to do rear Smith shrugs. So we're going to slightly bend the elbow on this, but really just get that trap engagement. Everyone's like straight, just like that. But if you slightly bend your elbows, you get more of a pinch at the top. And then we're going to superset that with a conventional dumbbell shrug. I love this superset. It really, the next morning, I feel like I've been hit by a train and I can't move my neck. That's what we want after the training traps.
What are we doing first? Got the beef first. Yeah. And then after that, oh, yeah.
Right. Oh, so best pre-workout meal when you train really early in the morning. I've always been a massive. I know there's science behind not spiking your insulin levels and stuff, but if you're going to train early and it's weighted, you need to get some food in. I would still eat oats. I know. I would still go with oats with banana in. I would probably leave out like a lot of people use like peanut butter or almond butter. I'll probably leave that off. Maybe put some like blueberries in there for some antioxidants. Banana, obviously fast acting. You've got potassium in there, which is going to get you a decent amount of fast acting sugars and a good pump with the potassium, sorry, for the bananas. So I would go for like an oatmeal. Try and get it consumed with it like an hour before. And I know it's hard if you're training really, really early. If you can't stomach something that big, go for some bananas. I think bananas or some EAAs or whatever, it's probably like the closest you can have a solid food into training.
looking up's the worst.
More aggressive way.
Yeah. Get rid of that.
Yeah. Just get rid of that, mate. Nice, Josh. Good, mate.
Three more. Keep it on. 3. Yes.
Take it out right. Hello. Hello, Ryan. The best leg exercises, in your opinion? So, everyone would say probably a squat, because obviously it's compound movement, you're using everything and you're going to target everything. But for me, it's always aggravated my hip or my back. So it's not the best exercise if it's injuring you. So I think on paper you would always say a squat, but the one I feel the most, which never fails me, and it's more isolated on the quad, which is a leg extension, pin loaded leg extension. There's so many variations you can do on that machine to really, really hurt. And to be honest, I could do a full workout on it. When you slow the tempo down, when you put your hips forward, when you're doing them singular, when you're doing them together, when you go max weight, when you go really light, time under tension, you could just have one hell of a workout just on that. Obviously, it's not really targeting the hamstring or the glutes. So I would typically go for a stiff leg deadlift if I'm going to do hamstring, just because I feel that the most. I'm not saying it's the best or anything like that, but for me, I feel it the most. So that's what I go with. Oh.
Good. Come on, stay with that net. Stop. Good.
Get ready. Get ready. See, no next. You want to get on stage next time, actually, not places. Yeah, that's Yeah, we're looking for a neck. That's it. Here we go. This one more. Here we go. That's fine. Yeah. Wicked.
$56. What's your favourite leg exercise? You've done it. How to get thicker lats?
What?
Thicker lats.
How what?
How to get thicker lats?
How to get thicker lats? So for me, I improve my overall thickness, like width. Sorry, not thickness, width, by doing own bodyweight pull-ups at the start of every back workout. So that's 3 sets to failure wide grip, 3 sets to failure close grip. I really saw a big difference in thickness and width on that. Imagine trying to pull 225, 230 pounds down. It's a heavy weight to do. So by pulling it up is a great exercise to start your back workout. And then for me, where I saw the most improvement through my mid-back, my mid-rhomboid, was a pronated barbell row. Not supported, free weight. And yeah, I really felt that one.
Oh, wow, wee. Hey, come on, then, last set.
Right, guys, I'm going to end it here because that's the workout over. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I will try and comment on the questions that I've not answered. I wonder if I can do that once I post this. But now I'm absolutely spent. You can see I'm drenched. I need to go and get a post-workout shake in me. So yeah, I appreciate you watching. Hopefully you took something from it. Hopefully you enjoyed the watch. Apologies if I bored you or anything. But I will see you next week in the live, and you'll see the next video on YouTube in a few days. we're really going to ramp up the YouTube content now, so stay tuned. Appreciate the support, guys. I'll see you soon.